Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel where I discuss all things screenwriting and helping writers emerge and break into the entertainment industry. A little bit about me: I am a development exec at Screencraft, and I help emerging writers like yourself enter into the industry, but also connect them to industry professionals as well. So in this video, I always get this question from my writers and pretty much everyone that are trying to be a professional writer is, how many samples should I have in my portfolio? So let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, it's not really a set number you should have, but you definitely want to have enough samples that represents your overall writing voice and your brand as a whole. So with that being said, if you are a screenwriter that mostly likes pilots and mostly sci-fi pilots, grounded sci-fi pilots, and that's mostly what you write in, you want your samples to represent that voice of you being a grounded sci-fi writer. So if you always want to feature a female lead or a strong female lead, that basically wants to happen throughout all of your samples. My rule of thumb is you always want to have at least 2 to 3 samples within the writing voice that you want to stay in. So the genre doesn't really matter so much. Like, I could write sci-fi, but then I could also write like a drama. But if I'm always featuring like a female lead or a story about family, surrounding family dynamics, then that writing voice has to be in most of those samples that I have in my portfolio. And by samples, I mean scripts. More into that later. Okay, so I want to define sample. A lot of people have this question: what is a sample? What does that really mean? So by sample industry, we usually mean the script that you have, like a fully fleshed out script. So whether that's a pilot, whether that's half hour or a full hour script, it's still your sample, it's still your voice. A sample could also be a spec script, something that you wrote, like maybe you wrote a spec episode of an existing show. The industry doesn't really gravitate towards that anymore. A lot of the industry just wants original voices and original projects and scripts. So your samples is whatever you have within your portfolio that is a finished script. So it could be a short film, it could be a feature, it could be a pilot, but it has to be a complete script. That is a sample. So with that, I always say my rule of thumb is have at least 2 to 3 samples within your portfolio, because that showcases your strong writing voice, but also this just helps your chances for your rep that you eventually get to pitch you and, you know, submit you to certain things within the industry, as well as pitch you to production companies that are looking for your type of voice, and they could put you up to for jobs as well. So you definitely want to have at least 2 to 3 to really showcase that writing voice. And within my next point, it's kind of piggybacking off of what I just said about, you know, being a pilot writer or a feature writer. So with pilots, I recommend that you have, you know, at least 3 great pilots, like strong pilots that really show your voice and show that you are consistent with your writer voice and your writer brand. With features, I think 2 features are fine, because, you know, features are really long. They're kind of hard to write. A lot of people struggle with writing features, but if you're primarily a feature writer, you definitely want 2 strong features. But at the end of the day, material is key. Material is the most important aspect of your screenwriting career. So even if you have 2 samples, 3 samples, 4 or 5, all of those have to be strong and really showcase your writing voice, as well as you should be having more material behind that you're already developing and working on. So even if you have 2 samples within your portfolio, you should have an outline of another idea that you're working on, something that's fresh and current within this current cultural zeitgeist. So whatever that is, you're creating that fresh, that new material that can get these execs and these producers excited about your projects. So you should always be continuously creating new material to insert into your portfolio, because some of those samples that you have in your portfolio might end up being dropped out. So because they might not fit in the current time. So you want to continuously keep upgrading your portfolio and making more within there. But to start out, I always say 3 solid examples or solid samples of your projects that are finished, fleshed out, you had great writing feedback, you continuously making new versions of these projects, and that's really going to make a strong portfolio. That's my rule of thumb, and a lot of people have different other answers, but I definitely always see within the industry, most writers that get signed like with us or through Screencraft or through any other programs, I always know that they have at least 2 to 3 samples, and it just really strongly showcases their writing voice. So focus on that writing voice, focus on your brand, and make sure you have strong samples within that portfolio. I can do a video more talking about, you know, writing brand and writing voice. I will make a video about that going more into detail, but overall, that's how you make a strong portfolio. Okay guys, so that's my opinion on how many samples you should have in your portfolio and what that portfolio should look like. I hope this helps you figure out how to make your portfolio the strongest that it can be. I believe in you, you guys can do it. So if this video helps you, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be sure to be back to give you more tips on staying and emerging in the industry. Be back soon. Bye. Okay. Oh my God, that was a journey. 3, 2, 1. Cause I'm annoying.
Why you spazzing?
I am spazzing on myself. For real. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Just a little bit about me. I am a developer. So yeah, I will get into that. Now, look, what am I saying? What's wrong with me? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Basically, what's fully developed. Why
You are just tired. It's okay.
do I keep messing up words?
Just keep talking.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm sick of myself. Okay, so first, let's just... Definitely want to continue work on. Oh God, I'm tripping over my words now.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
It's okay.
Ooh.
You almost done?
Yeah.
You almost to the finish line.
Yeah.
You will.
Ooh, and the sun went down now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay, I'll start from cultural zeitgeist. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's it.